This is probably the best gaming monitor you can buy for your rig. Now, we've seen people throw an insane amount of money at PC gaming builds, but an alarming amount of high-end builds lack one important thing, and that's a good monitor. This, my friends, is the MSI MPG 321URX QD-OLED. Yes, that name is a mouthful. It's one of the best, if not the best monitor in its class, and today we'll show you why it belongs in your next build. You see, not all OLED panels are the same, and what really makes the MPG 321URX special is its QD-OLED display tech. Now, without getting too bogged down in geek speak, Quantum Dot OLED is a fusion of the parts of both QLED and OLED tech, which produces unbelievable levels of contrast, and that's all thanks to True Black 400. It's tech that we usually see on high-end TVs, but now it's in a form factor and size that gamers can appreciate. And it's hard to show you guys through video just how incredible the image quality is because it is magnificent. Seriously, one of the members of the team said it's too smooth for life. I don't know what that means, but it does sound good. With a peak brightness of 1000 nits, this monitor is also well suited to HDR content, and if you thought gaming on a QD OLED display was good, wait until you experience HDR on this thing because your eyes are gonna feel like they're in heaven. And while this is a gaming monitor, it also features a wide color gamut and fantastic Delta E levels that makes great color fidelity while traversing in-game worlds, but also means that it can be used for content creation and other tasks that might require color accuracy. But big, bright 4K monitors are pretty useless if they don't have the refresh rate to keep up with what you're playing. Well, that's not a problem with this since it can run at 240Hz if needed, in 4K resolution no less, and also features clear MR 13000 and adaptive sync. It will be able to keep up with competitive shooters like Valorant, Counter-Strike 2, and all the other esports titles that require high frame rates for maximum competitiveness. Not only that, this monitor also features a response time of 0.03 milliseconds, so no ghosting and no blurring in fast-moving scenes and scenarios. We also like the fact that this monitor has a coating that reduces reflections so you don't have annoying glare if your lights aren't angled properly when gaming, which means that there's less chance for you to get caught off guard by opponents who just happen to be in the right place at the right time. Now, MSI has also baked in their own tech to prevent one of the biggest issues with OLED displays, burn-in. MSI's OLED Care 2.0 is the most comprehensive burn-in prevention suite I've seen on a monitor so far, which includes standard stuff like pixel shifting, static screen detection and dimming, and pixel refresh, as well as more advanced tech like multi-logo detection, boundary detection, and taskbar detection. And speaking of care, MSI also has your eye care in mind with this gigantic monitor since it also emits less blue light without affecting the quality of the image. Personally, one of the things that I absolutely love about this monitor is that it looks good and doesn't aggressively scream that it's made for gaming. Yes, there's RGB lighting, or mystic light as MSI calls it, but the design is more in line with a traditional premium monitor. Its rotating and swiveling base has a small footprint which makes it perfect for smaller desks, and the controls are easy to access and are straightforward, which makes color calibration easy. As for the ports available on this massive monitor, well, they had all the space, so I think it has everything that a gamer might look for in terms of that. It has a display port, 2 HDMI 2.1 ports, a Type-C port that also gives you 90-watt power delivery. Then you also have 2 USB-A 2.0 ports and 1 USB Type-B 2.0 port as well. So again, we think you're pretty much covered here. Now, I know I've been singing praises about this monitor, but there is one downside. Its price. Because this baby will set you back by 69,995 pesos. It's definitely a premium product, but we think it's worth it. A good monitor will last you many builds, and the high refresh rate on the MSI MPG 321URX QD OLED makes games feel better and more responsive. One can even make the argument that even though you have a mid-range graphics card like the RTX 4070, that you can still enjoy all the features that we talked about because things like variable refresh rates and upscaling can make most AAA games still run at 4K. The MSI MPG 321URX QD OLED is a premium monitor, but its features, image quality, and insane performance is worth the price. It doesn't matter if you're building a new rig or just upgrading your monitor to a new one, this model is something you want to look at if you want one that will last you years and years. Let me know what you guys think of the MSI MPG 321 URX QD OLED monitor in the comment section. My name is James. Peace, God bless, and I'll see you guys next time. Yes, that name is really a mouthful.